The mass of roots and fire may bring to mind the idea of chaos in The Witch of Izalith, although Aldia had no real connection to the demons besides these physical aspects. Instead, we may be able to look to our previous encounters with him to find the answer, and at each point before this, he appeared to us before a bonfire. If anything, the tangled mess of roots and branches may suggest that Aldia linked himself to the bonfires and lives through them. In this way, Aldia himself has also become kindling for a new age, but for neither the Age of Fire nor the Age of Dark. Instead, he seeks another option where mankind is free of the undead curse, of the cycle of fire, and of the machinations of the gods. As a fight, Aldia is reminiscent of the turn-based design present in bosses like the Old Iron King, Moonlight Butterfly, and Ceaseless Discharge. Most of the time, Aldia is surrounded by a fiery aura that will repel any melee attackers, while increasing his defenses significantly. Since Aldia is essentially rooted to the spot he is sitting at until he teleports around the arena, the fight consists of dodging any attacks he uses while waiting for the fire aura to drop. His attacks consist of throwing fireballs at us, as well as causing roots to burst out of the ground, but there isn't much to it other than that. The roots can be somewhat hard to avoid as they come out fast, and when he reaches half health, Aldia will increase the intensity of his flames and his attacks. Overall, the fight feels rather underwhelming as a final boss, and is the weakest of the final 3 fights. A big part of this is that the fight punishes the player based on their build. The fire aura forces the player to stay at range, and when it drops, they only have so much time to deal damage. While this may be offset by using magic at range in order to reduce the amount of time spent running in and out, Aldia's heightened defenses dissuade away from this. Baseline, Aldia has a 50% resistance to both fire and dark magic, with 30% resistance against lightning and 40% against magic. This resistance only increases when the fire aura is up, and so the player is incentivized to fight him in melee. The fight isn't bad overall, and would likely be one of the more interesting fights were it anywhere else in the game. As the true final boss, however, it feels like it's lacking something. Whether it's the boss's immobility, the turn-based nature of the fight, or something about the moveset, Aldia feels almost out of place here, and I wish they had simply left Nashandra as the final fight. When we defeat Aldia, he tells us that we are now free to go on ahead and ascend to the throne, as it will surely accept us. However, is the throne truly what we have been seeking all this time, or do we wish for something greater?